The family of the late 12-year-old Sylvester Oromoni, a student of Dowen College, has hired the firm of human rights lawyer and activist Femi Falana to prosecute the case against the institution over the unfortunate death of their son. In the letter dated 6 December 2021 and signed by Taiwo Olawale, the lawyers have written to the Office of Lagos State Chief Coroner requesting an inquest into the circumstances leading to the death of his client's child. Hello everyone, you're welcome to my channel. If you're new here, you're welcome. If you're an existing viewer, you're so very much welcome. For every lover of justice, I know you breathe a sigh of relief at this information and news coming online. Everybody knows Femi Falana is a legal icon who has fiercely fought for human rights both home and abroad. He's an internationally acclaimed lawyer and is always fighting for social justice and equity. Now, with this coming into the event of things, we are very sure that justice for Sylvester is pulling through. Now, the letter titled Request for Inquest into the Tragic Death of Sylvester Oromoni killed at Dowen College, Lekki, Lagos, noted that based on the findings by the family, the late student died as a result of injuries allegedly inflicted on him by seniors at the school. The letter in part reads, "Given the needless death of Sylvester Oromoni, we are compelled to request you to use your good offices to cause a coroner's inquest to be conducted into the cause of death of this young and promising boy and make appropriate recommendations pursuant to Section 15 of the Lagos State Coroner's Law 2007 that states that an inquest shall hold whenever a coroner is informed that the death of a deceased person within his coroner district is as a result of a death in a violent, unnatural, or suspicious situation. We hereby request your lordship to conduct an inquest into the circumstance surrounding this tragic death and Dowen College. Sylvester Oromoni's family hired Femi Falana over his death, and we are confident that your lordship will accede to your request with utmost urgency." Meanwhile, a group led by Olumuyiwa Alani Bankole will be holding a peaceful walk on 10 December at 10 a.m. at the Bar Center Ikeja to demand justice for the late Sylvester. Wow, this is great news. This is great news. Because the fear has always been that anything like this that happens in our dear country will always just be swept under the carpet. Now, with this information and development, people have been saying that, oh, this is like almost one of the best lawyers that the family of Sylvester's family can hire to pull this case, because we know no matter how beautiful your case is, once you're not able to pull it through and to prove beyond reasonable doubt at the court of law, the law might not swing in the favor of the person who has been affected negatively. So people, with this coming into the situation, we are sure all the T's are going to be crossed and all the I's are going to be dotted to get justice so that the soul of this young boy can rest in peace. Because really people have been the one doing, let me use it, mouth judiciary to say, how come the other children have not been arrested? How come their parents have not been called? How come they said some have left the country and nothing is done about it? And thank God the family is a family that is able to afford. No family prays to have money to be able to pursue the death of one of their own, because it's a very sorrowful thing. But we need to have a society where everybody is sane. A society where everybody is, there's a level of, oh, my child has gone to school, my child is safe, the duty of care will be high. We know eventuality happens, but how is it managed? What were the reactions? You can't do something evil and cover it up and expect everybody to just go back to sleep. Another family's child was life was just cut short like that, and you're protecting your own child, and the cover up from the school is just not it at all. It's very disappointing, I must say. The school didn't give any good light to educational institutions in Nigeria. With all due respect to all the men and women that have been working in educational sector, in boarding school, in day school, in primary school, in preschool, that will keep running up and down to take care of other people's children. This is an indictment on them, questioning the level of the duty of care for every educator in that country called Nigeria. So what are we going to do about this? Are we going to keep quiet and say, the world is not watching? And we need to clean from inside out. We need to clean our country from inside out. So this is a wake-up call, a clarion call to every school owner, to every educator, every teacher, even to any security man who is employed in a school in Nigeria, to sit up and make sure they do the needful. The first duty you owe a child in your care is the duty of care. So this level of negligence and Dowen College needed to have done better, honestly. So with this development, let's see how it's going to go. As you know, Femi Falana is actually the father of the known entertainer, Falz, the bad guy. So so who is also a lawyer also. So with this interesting twist, we know that justice must prevail, and this innocent boy's death would sadly serve as a stop to negligence in all our sectors, possibly, especially in the educational sector. So if you're not ready to run a school, if you don't have the manpower to run a school, just go and close it down. Or if you feel your capacity is not up to taking care of 200 children in a school and you can only cater for 100, you better cut it down so you don't find yourself in this kind of situation. Let's tell ourselves the home truth and let's do the right thing for once. We cannot afford to joke with the lives of our children. Thank you so much for watching. I hope we are learning one or two things from all of this. And as a clarion call, even as parents, let us be awake. Let us speak to our children. Let us